If we flip back to the daily chart, Bitcoin's already lost its gains today, guys. So take a look at that. Not to say that Bitcoin did not confirm above the pivot line. It did. So now what you do is you look to see if it retraces into the pivot line. That would be a retrace to the scene of the crime. That should be a buyable level. But remember, if it confirms back below, get the heck out, because it likely will go down to this level down here. So that confirmation technique is unbelievably important, guys.
Bitcoin Zella stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoin Zella today and enjoy the new edge. In this video, let's discuss these topics and more.
And what we could see real quick is the S&P 500 looks like it's down a little bit. It is down slightly, but just recognize that there's a dividend that was paid out today. So there's about a $1.60 dividend that was paid out. So if you take yesterday's close, which was right underneath 571, we're currently trading at 568.50. So that's essentially right around the flat line, right? So we're not, well, that's down about $1 on the spiders. Not a big drop, about 7 to 10 points on the S&P 500, because you have to retract that dividend. That dividend was paid out, so it's not really a loss for the overall market. It's a better skew of this, or a better view of this would be the NASDAQ 100 pre-market here. So here's your close yesterday right here. This actually, we were just at the flat line right over here. And now you can see that we are coming back in just a little bit. But this was a nice run. By the way, for you home gamers that know the methodology, look at this, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a time count, and there's your pullback. Time count's unbelievably important. Remember the methodology that I teach you guys, right? The methodology that I teach in the Winning Trader series, it's based on the PPT methodology. That's the methodology core name that I teach, and it stands for price, pattern, and time. And those are the key points that you look at on a chart. So you want to look at the time frame or the timing, which is like a time count, understanding cycles, all that stuff. The pattern would be like a bull flag, bear flag, head and shoulders. And the price point is very important, because that could be a gap fill, a double top, a double bottom, those type of points. So if you combine those together, you ultimately have what's called the PPT methodology, which again has been proven to be about 80% or better success rate when used properly. It's pretty astounding. All right. Back to the charts we go here. So we do have some movers this morning shaking the world of apparently this market that will never have a recession, guys. Again, I'm just replicating what the Federal Reserve basically was trying to spin with their recalibration. Oh, I got to just talk about this, guys. All right, so check this out. In Jerome Powell's speech, how many times did he say recalibrate or recalibration? You know, in other words, he was saying we're not lowering rates because the economy is getting weak. We're lowering it because we're recalibrating what is back to our normalized level. Okay, so do you guys remember a couple years ago when Jerome Powell was like, hey guys, inflation, it's transitory. Oh, it's transitory. It's transitory. Oh, remember, it's transitory.
Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, predicts Bitcoin will hit $500,000 by 2025 and $1 million by 2030. He attributes these gains to artificial intelligence's impact on the financial world and rising U.S. national debt. Kiyosaki anticipates artificial intelligence to revolutionize the financial landscape, increasing demand for decentralized assets like Bitcoin. He projects Bitcoin reaching $500,000 by 2025 and eventually soaring to $1 million by 2030, making it a key safe haven asset in the evolving economy. Kiyosaki advocates for investing in Bitcoin alongside precious metals, seeing all as hedges against financial instability. The skyrocketing U.S. national debt, which grows by $1 trillion every 100 days, is another reason for his bullish stance on Bitcoin. The recent Federal Reserve interest rate cut has further boosted Bitcoin's price, with a 7.6% rise this week alone.
If we flip back to the daily chart, Bitcoin's already lost its gains today, guys, so take a look at that. Not to say that Bitcoin did not confirm above the pivot line. It did. So now what you do is you look to see if it retraces into the pivot line. That would be a retrace to the scene of the crime. That should be a buyable level. But remember, if it confirms back below, get the heck out, because it likely will go down to this level down here. So that confirmation technique is unbelievably important, guys. Don't be surprised again if you pull back and then you make a move up, maybe here, maybe even up to 68.5. But it is interesting, Bitcoin giving up those gains. I did short a cryptocurrency, an altcoin today. I'm not going to reveal that for my crypto members. You know what we got here on the short side, but a very nice mover, potential downside mover on that one. Here, take a look at this, guys. This is your Ethereum chart. Here's your pivot line up here, which shows how weak Ethereum has been. Notice this line right here is resistance, and Ethereum is into that level right here. That, again, is key resistance on Ethereum. Gold continues to show relative strength today, making a new all-time high. Again, if we break above this and we continue up, then my 2660 target price, which I thought, honestly, we wouldn't hit for a few months, it's looking very, very likely that we could hit it sooner than later. But let's see where this closes today, if it closes above or below this level. Just showing you guys where I get that level from, the 2660 target. I just moved my chart to logarithmic right there. You can see that. Now we're on logarithmic. We go to our monthly chart. We zoom out to the 1979 bull market high. We take that high on the logarithmic chart to the high in 2011. We stream all the way that out right here. And if we zoom in, right around 2660, 2670, that's your target zone. All right, by the way, look at all these green monthly candles. You had one little pause candle there, but now you're getting that 3-bar move. So again, for me, as a swing trade, I would probably look to short gold off of that level if we push up next week into that level. As a long-term investment, I'm still very heavily long gold, and I will continue to be so probably at least until north of 3,000, maybe even higher if the government can't get their hands on or get their hands around and start cutting down the debt levels, and also if the Federal Reserve just goes back to, higher balance sheet type stuff.
Bitcoin's failure to hold above $64,000 has raised alarms, as on-chain and technical indicators suggest a potential price pullback. High open interest in Bitcoin futures and a large percentage of holders in profit could lead to increased volatility. Bitcoin's recent push above $64,000 encountered strong resistance. Historically, rejections from this level have led to significant price drops, such as the 17.5% drop in August. According to Into the Cryptoverse, 85% of Bitcoin holders are currently in profit. This often signals market overheating, which could prompt some investors to take profits, pushing the price lower. Bitcoin futures open interest has surged 22.7% since September, reaching $34.72 billion. This suggests heightened demand but also raises concerns about potential volatility if traders adjust their positions. A failure to flip $64,000 into support could trigger liquidations of long positions, causing the price to dip further. If Bitcoin can't break above $66,000, further downside could follow, with a possible drop to the $62,000 range. Bitcoin traders should watch for key resistance levels, futures data, and profit-taking behavior to gauge market direction in the near term. Michael Saylor, CEO of MicroStrategy, hinted that major U.S. banks may soon be allowed to custody Bitcoin. This follows news that the Bank of New York Mellon received an exemption from the SEC's controversial SAB 121 rule. If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoin Zella for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.